of them, not all of them. Eventually the board decided about 35 minutes or 40 minutes before the kickoff that they actually were going to play.
There's so many things to take into account, Guillermo. The safety, most importantly, the people of Barcelona and Catalonia, the politics that's going on, and football, I suppose, is really just a side issue.
Well, it should have been a side issue, and I think there is a lot of Barcelona fans very unhappy with the board. They call themselves more than a club. What's happening in Barcelona, in Catalonia at the moment, it's more than exceptional. It would have been the perfect excuse not to play it, but eventually the pressures have meant that they decided to play it, but behind closed doors. There must be about 70,000 people outside the stadium that are not able to come in. Obviously, they will be unhappy too. But it is a very difficult decision, I understand that, from Barcelona. But the circumstances today were absolutely extraordinary. Good enough reasons, in my eyes anyway, to cancel the game.
Well, Guillaume Balaguet, thank you very much for giving us an insight in what is a very complicated situation. Well, the Camp Nou is completely empty. 98,000 supporters would normally be in here. They're trying to go through the paces. This will be the Barcelona team today. It is an important game, of course, because they've won every game so far this season. Ter Stegen is in goal. Gerard Piqué plays, though he's been involved in the politics this week. He believes the people of Catalonia should be having a vote. In midfield, Vidal, Busquets and Paulinho. And Luis Suarez will be alongside Denis Suarez and Lionel Messi. Not a referee today. Welcomes Lionel Messi. And Jonathan to the centre will be Senor Manuel Montero.
O el escudo. Cara, otro escudo. Seguimos otros. Vale. Campo. Campo, dice campo. ¿Nosotros elegimos? Sí. Acá, se queda usted aquí, ¿de acuerdo? Venga, suerte.
It's not very often that you can hear the referee and the captains conversing before a game. And Jerry Armstrong and I have commentated on a lot of games in 2 decades of Spanish football, but nothing quite as bizarre as this. This will be the last Palmers team. Of course, it's the first game with Paco Ayestaran, the former Liverpool assistant manager, who is in charge. Michel, Chimo, Lemos and Herrera is their back four, hoping to improve after 4 defeats in 6 games so far this season. Aquilani will be in midfield alongside Hernan. And a strike force supporting of Tanner, Vieira and Tanane. And the sole striker will be Jonathan Caleri, once of West Ham United. Well, it's a game of football, and what will go down as a historic day in Spanish politics. Ernesto Valverde trying to get his players' minds focused on a game, as elsewhere in the city is absolute chaos. Horrendous scenes, as I'm sure you've seen. We'll try not to get involved in the politics of things. And it's a rare 90 minutes.